Now, playing a bit of catch up here, so actually throwing up multiple stages on the same day, and hopefully, yeah, if people need help from them, yeah, you can pick out which days you want to see. But this stage is pretty weird, because stage 11 was a 3 ticket per run event, and this one is back to 2. So, backwards. It goes back to 3 tickets again tomorrow, but this one's pretty easy. I've done this 6 times and got it like nail each one of the ones all 6 times. So no wreck, barrel rolls, and win the race. Now there's a couple of places to get barrel rolls on this New York stage, and yeah, one of them can be a bit on the tricky side to make sure you drop down there. And I would say if there was anything to watch out for, is basically if you go down near this first barrel ramp that I show, and you have like the cop or the AI on the inside of you, like between the wall and the barrel roll, just keep in mind, I would say skip over it and try and then pick up the 5 barrel rolls from the jumps after it, and just drop straight down into the slipstream of the Chiron as well that you're racing here. But yeah, like I said, you've got a couple of different things for it. I'd go far right to make sure you get the no wreck on this, because there is a cop who's kind of weaving in between the different pillars there, and if you're on the far right, you can put yourself against this wall, and that way they won't be able to at least hit you into the wall of the actual bridge like any of those pillars. Yeah, you've got a barrel ramp down here, and you see that, like, yeah, that AI on the inside of me, so it's making it hard to get that barrel ramp, but I'm able to pull it off there. But I would say, like, in that scenario, if you wanted to play it completely safe and you see that red arrow pointing on the inside of your car, just keep in mind that that's one that you can skip if you're going to get the 5 barrel rolls from the other 2 slightly easier. But yeah, you can obviously like get less barrels from them up here. So here's barrel roll ramp number 2, and shoot up and over. Yeah, so like this one's just given 2 barrel rolls, so had I opted to skip that earlier ramp, I could be in trouble now if I don't get 3 from this final one before the finish. But it should be possible to pick up a good few there. Yeah, so that would have been 5 even with skipping over the even with skipping over that first barrel ramp, it would have still been 5. But it is just a case of like, yeah, that's 7 for 7 of me able to get all of the goals in a single run. No wreck here is pretty easy, because yeah, you just pretty much have the one AI and the cop most of the time. The only thing I'd advise is just like, if you try and go down into the left lane there where there's kind of back and forth between them, you will find that that cop car will try to like push you into the pillars and such, and so will the other AI. Whereas if you go down the far right hand side, you can't really get like knocked into one of the breaking points on the wall. It is just a case of the only thing they can do to you is smash you against the wall, which will grind you, but it's not going to do anything like too bad. And yeah, you have an indicator pointing out of the car which tells you, especially, it's only there in slipstream, I wish it was there the rest of the time, but it tells you where the enemy car is. And yeah, I could see the fact that Chiron was on the inside, like between me and where the barrel was. I would kind of advise, like, unless you're really confident in controlling the car, I would advise if the Chiron is on the inside of you, it's not a great idea to pull for that barrel ramp, because when you do, you have the chance that it'll knock you out a small bit like it tries to do here, and then end up with me ending up, yeah, either smashing against the wall at this side, but is able to pull it back. But yeah, like obviously I get the very like right on the lights of that. If they push you out a bit too far and you don't launch over the lighted area of that barrel ramp, you will just like whoop onto the car's roof, and yeah, that's you costing yourself the no wreck. But got the 2 there. Clipped the Chiron and gave him a receipt for nudging into me. And yeah, then you see the other 2 barrel ramps are fairly easy to get, and I did get 5 from those other sets, but at the same time, yeah, it's kind of a bit sketchy with the AI here kind of nudging into you. So definitely, like, there is 3 barrel run attempts in this race, and it is possible to, like I said, get the 3 runs. I've done it each one of these times so far, and yeah, it's pretty cool that it is just 2 tickets per run, so that's not too bad in terms of if you do miss out on it. 30 tokens and some attempts at more SSC blueprints. I actually got 2 blueprints for this at the very first run I did, and I haven't gotten anything since then, so gonna continue to farm this one out. I don't think I've gotten any other blueprints from this one, but yeah, I've got like 6 more packs to be had from that, and then it's on stage 13 tomorrow, which is a point where I will need the SSC tuned up to the next star. So that's one where I'll be deciding whether I want to tune it up there or else skip over that day and see if I can get the blueprints from the following days and then bring them back into the Tuatara. But I don't know if it'll be possible to do that. Now, and that's the final run of that done for me. I did actually wreck one of the times when I was doing this, and so 1 out of 10 isn't bad. So I picked up the 5 barrel rolls on the one where I wrecked and lost that race, obviously, and then I just went back and I had to do 1 extra race where I won the race, but without having to do the barrel rolls. It takes out that one really bad dangerous thing. But I think I just maybe got 2 bloopers from this day, which kind of sucks a small bit, but at least there's 33 more conditions gotten out of that to start Tuatara. Now, so that's unlocked the Grand Prix stage tomorrow, which will use that the Corvette, which it's pretty handy enough. But the one problem is with that stage is that it's just for 3 blueprints for the car, so that'll bring me up to 20 out of 45. Stage 14 then I will not be able to do because of the missing star. Stage 15 I will be able to do, but again that's a set amount of blueprints for that. So you've got just 5 here on guaranteed blueprints, and then you do have these epic packs. Now these are the only epic packs in the entire thing, but there's 18 of them, and they do have the potential to have regular blueprints as well as the epic import parts. But there's not a whole lot of conditions on that stage, so about 20. So the problem with that is if I get to the Stingray stage, I may well not be able to unlock as far up as the Tryon Nemesis stage looking forward. No, actually doing the math, I just took one look back over, doing the math on the stages. So unless I would get the blueprints from the Corvette C7 and from the Stingray as it stands right now, which are almost all fixed, the only thing I have to possibly push me over the next star is those event packs plus on stage 15, because otherwise I'll actually end up, by the time I finish with the Stingray stage 15, and when stage 17 becomes available, I'll have 373 conditions complete if I work this one out properly. So I will definitely need to be able to access the Tuatara stages to be able to unlock the actual stage which has the Tryon Nemesis. So there is like a good few blueprints in the Tryon Nemesis stage and more in the Bailey Blade one, but obviously like with the conditions the way they're laid out, I won't be able to get access to those stages without starring up this car. Now, that's not a problem really, it's just going to take a few packs, but I was just seeing if it was possible to kind of skim my way through this one and spend no tokens whatsoever and get through to the SSC with the garage that I've got lined up, but it looks like that's not going to be possible. So, I'll see what I want to do with it. What I will probably do is do stage 13 and obviously have a blast at that. That should be well easy in that maxed out version of the Corvette. Get some blueprints from there, but like I said, there's no random chance at any extras from stage 13. So what I'll do then is skip over stage 14 for a day and then do 15, see how I get on with this with the guaranteed blueprints and those event packs. Just take 6 runs and then I'll find out straight away where I stand with needing blueprints to go back and do stage 14. So what I'll likely do is a video on this tomorrow for 13, and then I'll do just a qualification video tomorrow for the GP that's currently running. I'll put up my qualification run for that. Already have the practice run of 117. I'm going to tune up that car and then like get it GP ready in that qualification stage. And then the following day, what I'll do is, stage 15, farm that one out, and then like look at where I am to do the SSC upgrade, probably on the Thursday or Friday when that stage 15 is completely done. Now, and as always, guys, there's a sub button up there, baby, and other videos for me here and here. And yeah, good luck with this one if you're heading for the key via packs. Definitely, like, just be prepared to possibly lose out on tokens and not get the car if you're going that way. But again, I can't advise people enough how much I would suggest not doing that and just saving up for the next special event. But if you are going down that route and you win big, good job, and congrats. But like, I'm always just saying, err on the side of caution with these kind of things. But yeah, guys, good luck and drive safe.